we live now? Oh yeah. Hello YouTube. Welcome to Britzone English community on Wednesday class. So see you again. Today will be our last session of our Wednesday class in 2022. Hopefully everyone and all the Britzone members will be reuniting again with the same condition, and yeah, always being blessed. So welcome everyone. Hello YouTube. So see you again. Today will be our last session. Yeah. Hello everyone. Hello YouTube. How are you? Hello Kak Hanan. Hello Kak Aldi. Oh, everyone is coming in now. Welcome to Britzone. Hello Kak Wisnu. Hello
Hi.
Kak Vin.
Hi, Kanisa.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Great. So, do you know about the topic for today, Kak Wisnu?
Finance.
Okay, is there any specific things that you might find out already?
Yeah, just want to improve my insight about financial world, especially 2023 maybe.
Yeah, it's a bit like planning a good personal finance for 2023, which is I'm sure everyone is looking for things the same. So thank you so much for coming to our Wednesday class, Wisnu. And then we have, I got another Nisa, another twin here. Hello, Kanisa. Kanisa, are you there? This is busy. Okay, hello Kak Bayu Ade.
Hi.
Is it because
Hi,
is it hello? So am I audible for you? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. So is this the first time for you to come to Britzone Wednesday class specifically? Because this is the first time I saw your name.
I think this is my second time.
Second time, then welcome. Thank you for coming again.
Yes, of course.
Is the topic interesting for you?
Sure. About finance, something interesting.
Yeah, great. Are you working in a finance industry?
Not really, but I think finance is most important in our life, right?
Exactly. Finance is important. Without good finance, we can't live, really. So I agree with you. I couldn't agree more,
Yes.
Kabayu. Yeah. So I call you Kabayu. Is that how I call you? Bayu?
It's okay.
Right?
Just Bayu, okay?
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Bayu. So we got another one here, Kahanan. Like to say hello, Kahanan.
Hello, Kanisa.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Great. So do you know about the topic for today, Kahanan?
Yes, we will talk about the finance.
About the finance. If this attracts you to register and then come to Britzone Wednesday class, is there any issue with your personal finance?
Yeah. Of course, to manage my budgeting and finance part.
Yeah, well, actually, I feel the same way too. So that's why it is interesting to talk about. So thank you so much, Kahana, for coming to the Wednesday class. And we have more people here coming in, like Kak Novilia from Palembang. That's how I see the name. And then Kak Nana Chantika, that is Chantik or beautiful. Oh, we got Kak Tati as well, and many more coming. So while waiting for others, let me give kind of like a brief announcement. So is there any one of you that is the first timer here?
Yes.
Oh,
this is my first time.
Oh, Kak Novilia Palembang, yeah. So how do I call you, Kak Novi?
Novi.
Okay, Kak Novi, how could you know about Britzone? How did you find out?
I actually search community of English.
Ah,
I
so
found it. I found this
on
Britzone.
internet.
On Instagram.
Oh, well, thank you, Instagram, and thank you, Britzone. Well, is this the first time for Wednesday class or okay? So thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Happy to
you
hear.
enjoy the class, ya, Kak.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everyone is coming more and more. So let me share the screen about the brief announcement. So what is Britzone English community? So one moment, let me share the screen. Can anyone check whether my screen is already shown in
Yes.
your monitor? Okay, so everyone, Britzoners, welcome to Britzone English Club Wednesday class. So Britzone is the largest English community in Indonesia. So we actually have been running for more than 10 years. So it is a free on open platform. There is no admission. So whatever your background is, whatever your English level is, feel free to join us because it is an English education for free. There is no judgment. It's an open platform for you with a volunteerism basis. So like what I'm doing, what all the facilitators doing here is based on a volunteerism, helping each other to create a good place to practice your English with no judgment. So here is the first class thing, the first program that we are running. So every week we have 3 programs. The first thing is Britzone Speaking Academy or BSA that runs on Tuesday, start at 7 p.m. Maybe some of you joined our Tuesday class yesterday that is run for offline. It is focusing on public speaking, just like speech, debate, interview, and etc. And then like for today, it's Britzone English Betterment Series that we conduct on Wednesday every 7 p.m. until around 8:30, which is to focus on listening, reading, writing, and speaking, as well as the Britzone funded class that we run on Saturday. It brings a very fun topics to discuss. So maybe some of you have joined on those 3 programs. Basically, we're giving kind of a feeling for everyone to speak up. So yeah, don't think about the grammatical things because we know that practice makes perfect. And then language is easy if you can practice it and then find a good partner. And then here is our, how do you find out? How do you find us? And also getting information. So here we're here to share about information and things, connect with you. You can connect with us by follow this through our Instagram. And then in case you would like to rewatch our programs, our classes, we put there in our YouTube, and then we have a Twitter there and Clubhouse and etc. And then please, 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 we would like to get your help to run our community. You know, we need to have a long runway as well to build a runway. So we need a support of finance, which is here is the entrepreneur team that, you know, like open the merchandise store for all of you guys to help us on financing, you know, our runway. So do not forget to jump on that barcode and then scan it and then, yeah, buy it. And then the last but not least, we are supported by Kemendikbud, Perpustakaan Kemendikbud, a Library of Education and Culture Ministry. So some of the classes have been run for offline at the Ministry of Education. So maybe some of you have joined that classes. So thank you so much. We're going to run again maybe next year. So just stay tuned and then follow us on Instagram. Whatever the information regarding the class, you can check on our Instagram that is more updated. And before leaving the class, in the middle of the class, we are going to take pictures. So during the session, please open your camera so everyone can see the interactive feeling and can get more the feeling of you getting, face to face feeling while we have class. So do not turn off the camera, please. We're going to take a picture before the FGD session for this Wednesday class. So that is the brief of announcement about what is Britzone English community. Well, without further ado, we would like to have main session, which is the main session is we're going to talk about finance, but yeah, specifically we're going to talk about personal finance. I'm sure that everyone has been experiencing some difficulties or maybe kind of like questions to yourself, like, why do I save up money and then wow, I work hard, but then I end up with no money, or like I missed calculating things, and like I missed kind of like making strategy on my own personal finance. So yeah, we're going to discover and then talk more about the personal finance with our expertise here that is willing to be our speaker for today within her busy and tight schedule. So without further ado, let us invite our speaker, Beatrice Lodia. Hello, Beatrice, are you there? Can you guys give applause with, the emoticon applause there? So welcome, Beatrice. Hello, Beatrice. Is Beatrice here? Okay. Oh, okay. While waiting for Beatrice, maybe I would like to ask some. So Athena Saraswati. Hello, Athena. How do I call you? How do I call you? Athena?
Yes, Athena. Just Athena.
Athena. Well, is this the first time or second time you join Britzone English class?
This is the second time.
Oh, when did the last time you joined English community, Britzone?
If I'm not mistaken, last week.
Oh, last week, which is Wednesday, the same class.
Yes.
Did you enjoy that?
Yes, I enjoy it.
Oh, what do you love about it?
I love that there's so many supportive people. Yes. And they told me how to not be ashamed of myself.
I love that energy. Thank you so much. Actually, we would like to come up with, we would like to give that kind of energy, and thank you that you feel the same way. And because this is the last class on this year, we'll see you again next year. Okay? Thank you, Athena. Okay. We got Beatrice here. So hello, Beatrice.
Hi guys.
Hi, how are you, Beatrice?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Great. You look gorgeous there.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so how's work? Seems like you have tight schedule.
Yeah, like I'm working as corporate finance and corporate strategy. So end year will be the packed and busy month because we have to close our books, and then as some of you guys might be aware that in Indonesia, the typical closing period for accounting and finance will follow the tax regulation year, which will be end in December. So big days.
Big days for you. Well, Beatrice, maybe we can have like some little introduction from you, and then to the Britzoners, because actually I'll let you know that this will be the last Wednesday class for this year, and and I can see everyone is interested with this topic, and then maybe saw your beautiful face there on the ad, in our ads. So yeah, this is the first time we got like more than 30 people registered in our class. So thank you so
Wow.
much for that, Beatrice. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, may I share my screen?
Sure. Take it away.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
So a bit about my background and myself. Anissa knows me as a Beatrice or Baby for short. In Indonesia, people kind of hard to call me Beatrice. So to make it short, people call me Baby. So feel free to call me Beatrice or Baby. Both are okay for me. So currently I'm working as a strategy senior lead at Bintango. Bintango is a platform where you can sign up yourself as a creators, and you can monetize your Instagram, LinkedIn, or Twitter. So prior to the current position, I was a senior consultant at Renoir Consulting. It is a boutique consulting firm based in the UK. I do operation due diligence, feasibility study, like a typical consulting work. And then before Renault Consulting, I was a strategy lead at Cohive. And then I started my career at Accenture as a business analyst. So finance is one of the main core that I have been doing for years, like probably start from university. I am keen to learn about finance and accounting. Hence, I'm happy to share a bit about finance, so you guys can apply the knowledge or the framework in order to make a financial plan that will be applicable and help you to achieve your goals.
Wow, it's amazing. We can see like the portfolio there, how you actually started the career. We can see that you are very committed to what you are doing.
Thank you.
Why do you like why do you like finance? Why you are very passionate in it?
So as a young girl, when back then I was raised in Semarang. So Semarang is a capital city in Jawa Tengah. In back then in Semarang, there are not much variations of professions in the cities. If you work as a professional, typically you will work as an accountant or a salesperson or marketing, but less of these fields or companies require more than this bookkeeping or a sales guys. That's why I was exposed to accounting and finance since early days. And then the reason why I am keen to continue learn about finance is because when I grew up, I realized that I like numbers, but in order to make enough money, I think accounting and finance is one of the hot professions back then. When I was in university, technology and system information is not the most favorite ones, but finance and business management are. So that's why I decided to take finance and accounting as my major and continue to work in the same field. And then I become more passionate once I realized that finance is not only about the numbers, but also giving enough knowledge to the peers, so that they could have some understanding how to manage their life. Because money is not the only thing that you need for your life, but in order to make
Hello, anyone there can help to mute? Yeah. Okay. Now.
okay.
Take it away.
Yeah. I mean the last statement, the bottom line will be, money is not the only thing that you need for your life, But in order to make a good quality of life, you need to manage your financial and money. So that's why I am interested and passionate about finance and accounting.
Oh, that's such a great explanation from you, Beatrice. This will be like the first question coming up for this talk show. And everyone, Britzoners in the room, you may raise your hand in the middle of the talk show. It's fine. We would like to make this talk show becoming more interactive. So, you know, Beatrice is having like a tight schedule. So Beatrice is here. Or we call it like Bebe. Bebe is here. So feel free to ask questions and then raise your hand in between. So Beatrice, what is actually financial planning according to your definition, or maybe whatever it is, you got a theoretical things that you know it. As we know that we are young people here, and then we know that we spend much money for like, you know, okay, it's like once in a lifetime we have to use this money for this and that, and then by end of the year we realize that shit, I don't have any money to, you know, like to invest or things like that. I just spent it all. Okay, so I realized that bringing this topic will be very great by end of the year, so everyone can start to plan it. From you as well as a professional advisor here. So, what is the definition of financial planning?
So, like you know, the first question that I think I should be prepared of is, people might see, you know, what is financial planning, why it is important for me, and then why should I do that. First, you know, in order to make life, we rely on the cash flow or the money we earn, right? Like I mentioned before, of course, money is not the only thing that you need for your life, but in order to have a good lifestyle and good life, you have to have proper cash flow management. That's why we have this topic that we call financial planning. It will be applicable for both enterprises and we as an individual. So what is in financial planning? In a short sentence, it is a process to manage resources that we have in order to achieve our financial goals, whatever it is. So it will be a very, very high level statement, but whatever the definition or the meaning of financial planning that you can see in the internet, all of the sources speak the same language that cover. One is a process. Second is a way to manage your resources, and three, it is a way to achieve your financial goals. So in financial planning, there are three aspects that we want to cover. Usually we want to cover. First is to identify what is the financial goal. And then second is identification of the financial situation that we are dealing with. The third is to spend mindfully about how we're gonna put the resources in our daily basis, how we're gonna spend it, how we're gonna manage our earning. So financial planning is important because of these three aspects.
Oh, well, thank you for giving us a light about it. Well, it is, you put it that as like first thing is set your financial goals, and then I have another questions following up to this, like how do we create a good financial planning, Beatrice? I can see that Kak Finn raised the hand, but maybe after Beatrice give the feedback from my question. Thank you.
Okay, I like the energy of the dynamics of this class. Everyone is interested to learn about financial planning. So I mentioned the first thing that we have to figure out is what is the financial goals. So typically, people when I ask what is your financial goals? What is the goals? Why you work so hard? What kind of lifestyle or what kind of situation that ideal for you? So sometimes people told me like, oh, I want to be rich. I want to be rich money. I mean, come on, guys. How to self you cannot measure. 1 billion for you might be categorized as a rich or wealthy person, but not for others. So first thing first is to identify what is the financial goals. And the financial goals cannot be non-measurable statement like I mentioned. You cannot say, oh, I want to be rich, because it's imaginary and it will be hard to prepare a plan to be rich. Instead, a financial goals should be developed in a realistic situation, but still ambitious, in order to push yourself to do better. And then typically financial goals have a time series. For example, for Q1 2023, what kind of financial goals that you want to achieve in the 5 next years, what can you achieve? So I put an example here. The first thing first,
Oh, I think your connection is a bit laggy.
Q2 2023, I want to buy
Beatrice, sorry, I think your connection is a bit laggy.
okay.
Yeah. Maybe you may repeat to, yeah.
Can you hear me?
No, yeah, you are audible. So thank you.
Okay, maybe I will turn off my camera for a minute. Let me reshare my screen.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Let me know if my screen pop up already.
I think it's starting. Yep.
Yeah.
It works now. Thank you.
Okay.
Please keep going. Thank you.
So okay. So for example, the first financial goals will be in Q3 in Q2 2023. I want to buy a motorcycle, and it must be cash, hard cash. I don't want to take any loans. So in order to do that, I need to plan how I spend my earnings. So it will be realistic, and it will give me a certain period to prepare my for. Is it answer your question? Anissa, you are
Yes. Yes, it is answering my question, but it was just a bit laggy. So yeah. To make things like setting a financial goal is something that should be measurable and realistic. Is that's what I got here. So let's continue to things that maybe Finn, you raise your hand, so maybe please.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lisa, for this opportunity, and thank you for Britzone because conduct this session. I'm so glad to meet Bebe as a CGMA holder. I'm very excited about this topic. I want to ask Bebe opinion. What do you think about house loan from outering Jakarta like Bogor, Bekasi, subsidi KPR? Because from our average salary or wage, maybe in 5 million a month, we can afford the house in Jakarta. So what do you think, Bebe, if we take house loan from the outer in Jakarta? Thank you.
Thank you, Kavin. Baby, are you there still? Hello, Beatrice. I think she lost the connection again, or maybe still muted. Well, thank you so much, Kavin, for the question. So maybe while waiting for that, we will wait for others as well to raise their hands in between. So you're asking about the, okay. So Beatrice is leaving. She will come back soon. I think she has a trouble with the connection. So it's okay, everyone. Please be prepared with some questions that you'd like to ask and put the notes down, because this is very important. It's all about finance. So maybe we would like to ask about what you heard previously from Beatrice, from Kak Hanan. Yeah.
Yes, guys.
You enjoy it so far?
Yes.
Okay, great. So what did you get from now?
So what I get for now is we want to plan our financial plans. Make sure our plan, it must be measurable. It's just like you don't say if you want to be rich or you want to buy, you want to have a lot of money, but you must to make it measurable. Like, yes, I want to update my gadget like that, or maybe I want to have investment or have investment or have a goal 10 grams in 2023 like that. So yes, what do you want that I highlight for our plan is make sure you can measurable your plan. So you can if that's can measurable, you can know if you can achieve your goal or not.
Amazing, thank you. So you got the point from the session. So Baby is delivering the material very good. So thank you so much. Baby is here. She comes back finally.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the connection is unstable.
Oh, no worries. It happens. So we'll go back to Kavin. Did you get the point of what Kavin asked to you? So yes, maybe would you like to reply now?
Yeah, I think the question is whether people who earns at standards which in Jakarta could afford to buy a house in Jakarta, and then whether makes sense for them to take mortgage or in bahasa we call KPR. So first thing first, housing loans in Indonesia is one of the hottest topics, because unlike other countries where their house financing is more developed, in Indonesia we only have typically 2 or 3 payment options. And then unfortunately for those who live in Jakarta and earning standard salary, it will be hassle for them to buy a house where, you know, in certain location the price just the price point is very high. So to answer that question, the first is whether you are married. It is important, because in order to apply for the housing loan, typically they will assess your income, your income or revenue resources. If you are married, it will be better for the applicants, because there are 2 income sources for the company, for the family to finance their house. And then the second point that the typical bank will assess is whether how long you have been working for that company, whether you are a good applicants or candidates to apply for the mortgage, and then whether it makes sense for them to apply apply mortgage in order to afford the house, I personally believe there are some other unwell-known developers who market their house much more affordable compared to well-known developers. So if you are eager enough to buy a house in Jakarta, make sure you do your research about the developers. Try to seek for these well-known developers who provide good quality of houses or buildings that you can comfortably living there, because it will be well managed, and then the surrounding area will be groomed as well, but they will not charge you so much margin compared to the typical big developers. So whether it makes sense, I still believe those who earn a standard wages in Jakarta could afford having a house in Jakarta. But if only you do your homework first to make sure whether you are a good applicant for the bank or to get the mortgage. And second, you do your research where the house or home or the land or the property that you are interested in is considerably affordable. And the third, whether you have prepared enough runway to collect or to pay back the mortgage. And then be mindful when you apply the mortgage, because typically we have a floating rate, the floating interest rate that will charge you so much higher when the fixed or the flat interest rate is finished. And then whether you want to take the risk or the mortgage, I think lately there are a lot more banks who offer financial checkup or advisors before applying to the mortgage. Make sure that you consult with them before you choose to take any kind of product that the bank offered to you.
Well, thank you so much, Bebe. Is that answering your question, Kavin?
Yeah, thank you, Bebe, for your insight.
Yeah,
I get it.
wow, thank you. You put the notes already. It's like I can see that Beatrice is very passionate on giving the feedback of your in lecturing session. Are we in a lecturing session, Beatrice? So thank you so much for becoming our lecturer today. Okay, getting to the next question. Well, we talk about the steps on making a good financial planning. Is there any kind of example on how maybe a kind of like study case you would like to share with us? For example, maybe Karam. Karam is our president of Britzone. Hello, Karam. For example, Karam.
Hi.
Yeah, for instance. Hello. How are you?
Hi, I'm sorry from my place. It's a little bit noisy.
Yeah,
What
no
is it?
worries,
Yeah,
press.
what is it, Lisa? Hi,
Yeah,
everyone.
I just want to say hello to you because I saw that the president is here and enjoying the end of the session.
No need to say hello to someone that come late.
No worries. Okay. So, so for example, if Karam got the monthly salary, and then how actually you can advise us to be like wise to divide our money technically per month. How do we divide that? And yeah, of course it will like scientifically proven that based on the theory, and yeah, ideally, what should we do with that?
Okay, so
wow, very well prepared.
Yeah, yep. So after you know, we talk about financial goals. Now we have to check our status, our stage, how much we earned, and then how we should manage our cash flow or cash outflow. So you mentioned about the case study, but before to go to the case study, I want to make sure that everybody have a same knowledge or basis about where to start. If you want to build up financial planning, where to start. So after define the financial goals, make sure check your earnings, and then what kind of lifestyle that you want to tap in. Plan your cash flow. The typical society, like a vast majority of us have a steady income, I believe, because we have a flat and fixed salary. So make sure that is the income that we want to check is first we understand where is the sources, and then second we have to plan or budget the spending that we gonna afford in order to finance our lifestyle. And then next, make sure that we have alternatives for this all cash flow items that we have. The first one, if we earned from the salary, is there any alternative that I could have in order to increase or boost my income? Anything that I could monetize from my idle time, maybe, or idle capacity, or my hobby, or anything that I think I can boost or increase my income. And then second, what will be the advantage for me if I change couple of typical vendors or brand that I use for my daily needs. For example, I usually buy aqua as a mineral water. Can I change it to fit or Nestle? So seek for alternatives. Maybe increase it, maybe it can increase your revenue, your income, or decrease your spending. Which one is better and more doable for you? And then the fifth, track your expenses. People tends to math like it is a easy peasy lemon squeezy thing, but it's very important to keep your expenses track. It will, you know, every single time you spend on necessary items, if you keep track on that, it will unconsciously you will have this mindset that, okay, I have spent enough, I need to control my spendings. So it's a psychological factor as well, why you need to track your expenses. And then the sixth, where you can and you think you must, please prepare the protection and investment for the longer run of your lifestyle. And then for the case study, this is a typical Gen Z situation. So currently Gen Z is those who born after 2000, right? So currently they are just joined the workforce. So typically they earn about 5 million if they are living in Jakarta. And this 5 million, I assume, will be the flat and for the fixed amount. And then I assume that not everyone comes from Jakarta. So they want to understand whether 5 million is enough to have a regular lifestyle in Jakarta. It is, if only you can manage it. So typical regular boarding house were located in the close to CBD will close to 1.5 million a month. So I would rather choose to rent a boarding house with 1.5 million that close to my office, instead of rent boarding house where I have to spend some money to my transportation allowance. And then for regular foods, I assume we eat 3 times in a day, and then we budget about 2 million. And then entertainment, this, Gen Z typically likes to hang out in the coffee shops, listen to the nice music, and then just have a small talk and chit chat with their friends. So the entertainment allowance is about 1 million. For some notes, just don't hang out every weekend. Like if you go out in Saturday, make sure Sunday you will be in at your boarding house, do some preparation for your work or for your study. If you earning will be 500,000. There are a couple of notes or assumptions or some suggestions that I prepare here. The first one is it's very important to understand the lifestyle that we can afford. So I usually see, because there are a lot of pay later or e-wallet which offer the users to have a check out now and then pay it later. People will spend their money not in the good way. So they think they could use the pay later and then pay it later once they got their salary. But it's very important for us to understand that what kind of lifestyle that we can afford. And then we have to know that exclusive and fancy lifestyle doesn't equal to a good life. So it is a very lately when I joined Pintango, where I see a lot of creators or influencers at Gen Z, they have this tendency to have a fancy lifestyle because the peers pressure. But you have to understand, fancy lifestyle or exclusive lifestyle doesn't mean you are having a good life. So make sure that you choose a good life, not a good lifestyle. And then second, set your priority. For example, I choose to spend more money at a boarding house where located near my office, because it will reduce my time to commute. And then I will not have to spend any penny for my transportation costs. And then the third is increase your productivity. Be mindful to spend your idle time and capacity. This is because I see a lot of young generations, young professionals have so much idle time, typically after office hours. So instead of doing something that helpful for their financial stability, for example, doing some part-time jobs or reading some books about financial stuff, or study to prepare to came up their career in the office, they tend to gang with their office mates in the nice coffee shops, spend a lot of time to have a maybe after office or gossips. So be mindful with the time that you have, because it will increase your productivity that could lead to better financial stability.
Wow. This is such a great notes that I saw below that we need to be mindful on our expenses, and then also lifestyle is very important, that we need to understand, we need to know the importance of knowing your lifestyle. I mean, that we can afford. And yeah, but I can see that the second notes, it's really related to what I'm doing now, like living in a city center, having less time to commute. and then when everything is already inclusive and cheaper, and also like walking distance to office, it is very like helpful to manage money, to have less spending on transportation, which is like Gojek and everything. When it's like raining, yeah, they jump a lot. So yeah, it's very unexpected as well. Like the price could be just like 3 times, twice. Yeah, it's killing our wallet slowly. So thank you so much for that, Beatrice. I'm sure that everyone here got enlightened to what you actually have to prepare to make your financial planning. And yeah, that's very useful for us, Bebe, and thank you for that. Anyone would like to raise the hand before we jump to the next question? Okay. Wow, many more. Okay, go Kak Hanan first then. Please, Kak Hanan.
Hi.
Yes.
Thank you. Hi, Kak B. Glad to know you today. Okay. Related what you tell to us in last slides about how we estimate our income. So I have the question about what's best estimation for have a fund emergency or emergency fund to avoid a financial issue if you lost your fixed monthly income in future. So in current condition, we know for a lot of the company that have a layoff, and we cannot estimate that, and we will lose our fixed income in every month. And yes, how we can calculate best estimation for have emergency funds to avoid financial issue in the future. And also the second question about the best investment. For your examples, we have the remaining about our incomes. For example, if you have the salary 5 million, you have the remaining is 500,000. With that, with their calculations, what's the best investment instrumental that we can choose to savings our money? Thank you.
Okay. Can I answer right away or?
Yeah,
answer?
Sure, Beatrice. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So first question is a very interesting question. I believe a couple of you might understand what is emergency fund. So for those who doesn't understand emergency fund, we typically save some money, the remaining balance from our salary, to have a spare to cover unexpected expenses, or where there is a situation where we cannot earn the same amount of income anymore, where the calculation of emergency fund is a very typical compared to the like a standard one that internet usually has. I personally see a lot of my good friends who work for a well-known investment bank, and their emergency fund is very thick because they have a very glamorous lifestyle compared to maybe you where you living as a student. I assume your lifestyle is not that glamorous. Usually emergency fund will cover 3 up to 6 months your daily needs costs. That is it include your foods, daily groceries, and then if you have a kids or schools, it will also cover the cost of having this kids or having a family. So emergency fund typically is where the best or the worst case or the worst case of having unstable income will last up to 6 months. And then second, what kind of investment instrument that is preferred to those who earn about 5 million remaining earning 500 depends on the risk appetite of the person. If you are a risk taker, of course you want to join people who buy a coin or cryptocurrency, or maybe in this era people are believing in any other instruments, for example non-blue chip stocks that cannot be predicted based on the company performance, because typically the company age is still young, and then there is not enough data to predict what will be the 5 years or 10 years performance of this company. And then a risk taker, I kind of see the interest rate start picking up lately. I will then put my money in the mutual fund or time deposit, where the return is pretty stable lately, and then not big jump like crypto or stocks, but it's also a less risk compared to other instruments.
All good. Thank you, Bei. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you so much. Ka, is that answering your question?
Yes. Yes, that's all for it. Thank you.
Yeah. So I know that everyone would like to ask so many questions, because Betterment Series is becoming like our light, yeah, like enlighten everyone about the personal finance. And I took a note, the rest of you that was raised your hand, Kak Wisnu, Kak Bayu, and also Kak Nisa. Maybe we can keep that at the end of the session, since we want to have the focus group discussion. And please be ready, everyone. But beforehand, let us take a picture. Please open the camera together, and then Beatrice, please stay here, and then you will be in the main room. So everyone will be in the main room. You can have some discussion with Beatrice. So please open the camera, and then make sure that you got your face there exposed, because everything will be staying in our IG account and also YouTube forever, unless it's taken down. Okay, then. Kak Ezra, are you there? Please help to take a picture. Where's Kak Ezra? Okay, we got 2 pages here, so maybe.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Yes.
Maybe we can start by taking picture from the first slide, and don't forget to turn on your camera. Okay, first slide at 3, 2, 1. Okay, wait a minute.
Are we at the second slide now?
Oh, sorry. Okay, and the second slide in 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you all.
Thank you, Kak Ezra. So before giving out you about the FGD topics that we are going to discuss today with your facilitators, we are going to give you a small information, and also a brief information as well from one of our facilitator that is also a committee for KPU. Okay, please, Kak Dina, for the election of our Britzone committee next year. So please take it away, Kak Dina.
Oh, thank you, Kanis, for the opportunity. So hi again, guys. My name is Dina. I'm a part of this Wednesday Lovely team. and as well as our general election team for Britzone presidential election for 2023 next year. So I'm pretty sure a lot of loyal member Britzoners like you guys must want this platform to be exist and to be led by the best people. And one of our way, which is our main way to achieve that, to choose our best president for next year, is through voting. So I'm gonna share a screen. So guys, I'm in here to announce about this. So we are already opening up our voting session. You guys can just, go to this link right here and go vote for one of three of them. I assume that you guys have familiar with these three faces because we've, already introduced them through our live IG session. You guys can check that out in our IG. You guys can can know about their leadership style, about their, how they manage their priorities, and yeah. And also we got our recorded of impromptu class as well, if you guys want to know more about these candidates. So don't forget guys to go to this link right here after the class. Go to this link and vote for our next president. So that's it for me. Thank you, Kanisa, for giving me the opportunity. See you guys in the FGD.
Thank you, Kadina. And then do not forget to participate to vote our next presidential Britzone our next year committee. So thank you so much, Kadina. And then everyone, we are going to have the FGD session. So what we are going to talk about here, let me share the screen for a moment. So here it is, the focus group discussion. We are going to talk about the topic is we're going to talk about the 3 points here. The first thing is, do you find any struggle to manage your personal finances? And the second one is, how do you think you could improve it? And the third one, is there any pro tip you have done regarding personal finance? So our facilitators are here that will help you to to conduct our focus group discussion. So be ready. And we'll get back to Kak Ezra to divide the members into some groups. Please, Kak Ezra, take it away. Kak Ezra there? So, yeah.
Wait a second. I'm having a wait a minute. Sorry, I'm having a technical problem. Let me figure it out first.
Oh, all right then. Yeah. So let me call some facilitators here that will lead you in focus group discussion. The first one will be Kak Dina. Hello, Kak Dina.
Hi, Kanis.
Thank you. And then see you in the FGD session. And then we got Karaki. Hello, Karaki.
Hola.
Yeah, and then another one is Kak Deka, the ambassador of Karawang.
Hello everyone, good to see you again.
See you at the FGD session. Also, Kak Yuyin.
Hi everyone, nice to see you. See you on FGD session.
Nice to see you too. See you. And then we got Kak Yasrin over there. Hello, Kak Yasrin.
Hello everyone.
Hello, see you soon. And then we have Kak Dela. Hello, Kak Dela.
Hello everyone.
Can't wait to see you in the FGD session. And we got Kak Dewi Sophia. Hello, Kak Dewi.
Hello Nisa.
Hello, see you at the FGD session. So I think the facilitator are getting ready over there. And then what about it, Kak Ezra? Are we starting now?
Okay, wait a second.
Sure. So please share your thoughts about the FGD topics. And after that, once we come back to the main session, there will be more session with Beatrice. So yeah, feel free to share your thoughts to your facilitators. Do not be shy. There's no judgment here. just practice your English because we need you to practice to make it perfect. Okay.
Okay, Nisa,
Yeah.
I'm ready to open the breakout room.
Sure. Thank you, Kak. Yeah, everyone that got invitation, just click on that. All right, so have a nice FGD session, everyone. For those of you who will stay in the main room, there will be more session with Kak Bebe or Beatrice. All right, so is this all the person that is in the main room? Kak Ezra?
Yes, hello Kanisa.
Hello, Kak Fani. So you become the facilitator now.
Yes, thank you Kanisa. Would you mind to please share the material?
Oh yeah, sure. So
Thank you.
you're welcome. And there will be Beatrice here as well. So feel free if you have any questions to Beatrice. And yeah, here it is, the topic of the focus group discussion.
Okay, thank you for Kanisa for helping share screen. Okay guys, so welcome to the last class of Wednesday. And thank you for joining tonight's class. Before we enter the FGD session, would you mind to introduce yourself first? Okay, so maybe I'm going to start. You can just inform your name and also your occupation and your current address, yeah, location maybe in general. Okay, so my name is Fanny and I'm part of Wednesday team. And also I work as a teacher and currently I live in East Jakarta. Okay, how about the others? Maybe Kak Fadli, Ani, Suherman, or Tegar? Anyone?
Hi guys.
Hi, the future president.
Kamu fine. Sorry, sorry I cannot turn on my video because at the moment I'm doing my homework out while listening to this class. So yeah, sorry I cannot turn on my video. But let me introduce myself. Hi everyone. My name is
Annie.
I'm also a part of Britzone, and today, since this is our last class, I would like to enjoy it as a member. Okay, that's all from me. Fine.
Thank you, Annie. Okay, so yes, Annie is one of the the candidate, yeah, of the election. Okay, now we still have Tegar and Suherman. Would you mind to introduce yourself in a short?
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, Tegar.
Yep, my name is Tegar and I live in Tangerang. And what else? Yeah, nice to see you guys. I really enjoy my time here. Thank you.
Okay, so nice to having you, Tegar. Okay, now Kasu Herman.
Hello everyone. My name is Suherman, and you can call me and Herman. And thank you.
Okay, so yes. Where do you live and what is your occupation, Suherman, if you don't mind to share?
I live in East Jakarta.
Oh, you live in Jakarta. Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so guys, we have our conductor tonight. And maybe we're going to have some discussion. You can directly ask question about the topic that delivered tonight to Kak Beatrice. Okay, so yes, talk about the financial planning. Kak Tegar or Suherman, maybe do you want to share your story first about maybe it's difficult to manage your budget, and you can ask directly to KBT. Okay.
Can I do it?
Yeah, sure. You can directly ask.
Okay. Financial plan seems like my financial situation goes unplanned because I really have no idea how to manage my money every month. I'm just a elementary school teacher, and
Yeah, me
teachers
too.
typically they are very well known as the professions that do not have that high salary, and
Much money.
even though I can say that I well I can cope with the situation. I mean, the misery and the pain.
Yes.
All I do is not the money, but the misery and the pain every month,
Mhm.
because of course I take private lessons, private teaching, but then again, they all just support me to survive. It's not like I can save up, you know, I can save up for my future or something. I also have a family. So how do teachers I mean, we're not talking about teachers who work in international schools here.
Yeah.
I mean, teachers in general in Indonesia, because I used to work as a teacher in a public school. They only gave me like a 25,000 per month, and I have to go from Monday to Saturday, and I only get a raise 25,000 per year. And the last salary I got, it was only 100. I forgot 25,000. So 4 years of work, my salary is only 125,000 per year. It was like a long time, but it's getting better now. But then again, it's not that fancy salary that I got. It's all about just survival mode every month. So how do I deal with this kind of situation? Thank you very much.
So thank you, Katagar, for sharing this. And then, what do you think about it, Bebe? And yeah, so we got now Kak Iskander as well. So yeah, Bebe. So Katagar just shared about the situation and asking like, what do you think about this? And then how can you do to improve things? Because every month is just about the survival mode, and then maybe from the person who expertise in that and give kind of advice to him. And then yeah, please take it away, Beatrice.
Yeah. Sorry. Come. Yeah. You are. I can hear you clear and loud. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I can.
Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of hard to 100% accurate about your situation, but always manage your expense is one of the important action items that you have to do. Like I mentioned, try to seek for alternatives. If some of us haven't explored other stuff that we have. Actually, we have alternatives for. Like for example, there are some vendors or brands that turns out is so much cheap, affordable compared to what we need. Then switch to the brand or the things that that is substitute to our current spending is also considerably should be explored. And then what is important is to understand what is your financial goals, what is in the next 6 months, what kind of situation that you want to end up in, and then try to boom up the plan and assumptions based on the goals that you want.
Okay. 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 Thank you, KBB, for
Thank you for the answers.
answering. Yeah.
Is that answering the question?
Okay, yes, that's thank you.
Thank you. So
Okay.
get back to you, Kak Fani.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Kak Bebe. Maybe can I ask? I honestly curious about my financial. Okay. Okay, Kak Bebe. Maybe just imagine if we get our salary as 100. So how to manage 100? How to manage efficiently? I mean, like we have the daily life, right? Daily life budget for eat, for transport maybe, and how to saving and how to spend some money for vacations or staycation or healing. Yeah. So me time. So yes. Maybe do you have any tips how to divide it from 100? The portion.
100 is budget for a day.
No, I mean 100 as the full salary, and maybe can we say 25 is for saving or yeah. The
It always
efficient.
depends on it's always depends on the the lifestyle that you want. And please highlight that it's very important to make sure that you are happy. That's why we are working on our financial plan. And then what is the ideal portion of each buckets? I would say this is my personal view, and this is how I manage it. I have 20% allocate to my daily groceries and daily stuff, and then daily groceries means shampoo, those kind of things, and then like for women, some necessary like skincare,
Yes.
skincare, this kind of stuff. The 20% is a huge one, because after COVID you have to invest in a supplement, vitamin, and then a mask. So 20% is a reasonable number for me, and then 30% of them are allocated spread for my coffee, foods, and transportation. I also have another 10% allocated for charity.
Baby.
Yeah, I think Bebe is having a connection issue again. Yeah, she might be reconnecting. Yeah.
Oh, okay. She's back. Hi, Baby.
She comes back. Bebe comes back. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
The connection is so bad. Not sure why. This is the first time. Hello. Where is the last part that you heard me?
The last that I heard, it's about the you already told about the daily budget, 20%, and also the foods, coffee. It's 22, yeah, 20% too, and also 10% for
20%. 20%, 40% will go to my saving account and investment account. It will be very depends on the market for investment. Sometimes the investment part will be slightly higher than the usual, where I see the market is safe enough.
Okay. So we still have 50% left, right?
About 40%.
About 40% that we for saving or for vacation or for
It's
Asian?
I never. This is another hardcore from me because I never
Mhm.
take a vacation budget from my earning. So usually there is a return in my investment that I utilize for like a vacation or
I think your connection's a bit laggy now. So I heard that Beatrice is using allocate the budget for traveling for vacation from the return investment. Is that what you said, Beatrice?
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So let's learn about investment then after that, so that we can have the return to have vacation. When the return is good, then our vacation will be great.
Yeah, correct. Because I don't not like a typical Gen Z. My entertainment is coffee or like skincare with your me time before sleep. It's also relaxing for me. Like I don't need a trips to Bali. So again, it depends on the the lifestyle that you want or desire. And then I spend a lot of money in my like a 20% of your salary goes to like groceries like a skincare or personal stuff. It's according to my friend a huge number. So yeah, that is my quote unquote entertainment stuff.
Okay, so it's actually it's depend on the portion. It might be different. It's depend on the salary ya or the income ya kak ya, maybe ya.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is one, and second is the lifestyle again. And then whether you are a girl or boy, usually they spend on different. The prioritization is different.
Yeah, the priority. Okay, thank you so much Kak Beatrice. So I think we have Kak Nur Iskandar. Maybe would you mind to introduce yourself and if you have any question?
Yes, I'm sorry I'm late to join
Okay.
Wednesday class. May I introduce myself? My name is Nur Iskandar. I'm come from Cilandak, Jakarta Selatan. And then I interest with the topic in meeting today. This is about taking power over your finance. And I am an employee. Every month get income from my job. So maybe this topic is important. So I want to ask something to the Miss Beatrice Claudia. Yes, I want to ask question about my problem. I have flat income every month, and it is hard to me to prepare to buy a house or home in the future. But I have interest to buy some house in the future. Can you give me suggestion how to manage my income and I can get my home in the future? Thank you. I'm sorry when my asking is in the out of the topic because I'm late in this session. So
No problem, Kak. No,
My question
Iskandar.
is clear or not?
Yeah,
Can
clear
you-
now.
Yes, thank you.
This is a typical question that I think everybody has a concern in. One is because we see the price point for a property is increasing, and then
Yes.
second, whether our salary increase sometimes is not enough to cover this price increase. So the tips of there is no such a like a rocket science for this.
What? I'm just.
Hello.
Yes, Kak Beatrice, we still can hear. But I think the other participant is just coming, but it's okay. We can discuss. Yes.
Yeah, you can continue. It's okay.
Yep.
Teachers.
So first, like I mentioned, we have to seek for alternatives in this particular issue. I think the alternative will be try to find like other incomes. You probably you have a spare time that will monetize it. You can search through internet the part-time job opportunity and try to monetize your free time instead of using the free time to came up and then have a chit chat in a coffee shop. That will waste your money. And then if you really want to buy a house and you consider you have a concern that your income might not be able to cover the cost of the acquisition of the property, please make sure that you boost or you add another income sources. And then always have a open-minded one where you see that is you really want for example, there is a hot property in the hot area that you really want, but unfortunately the price point is beyond what you can afford. So instead of pushing for having a property in that area, look for other alternative where you are comfortable with the price point and you think you have enough sources and enough time to collect the money to acquire the property. I think this is also a note for everybody that if a property index or property, we usually call a property index, but it is basically the average price increase for the property. Sometimes it's higher than the inflation rate, where in many companies they will only adjust your salary based on the inflation rate, and that's why sometimes people are complaining that they cannot afford a house because the price increase of the property is much higher than their salary increase. But you have as a human, you have alternatives, and you are given some options. So please make sure that you have explored all the alternatives that you have.
Wow. Is it answering your question, Kak Nur Iskandar?
Thank you. Thank you for your suggestion. I think I can do it, and I hope I can get my future home in the future.
You will.
You will. The future home, and also maybe another future home, which is like a human home. something like better half. Okay, so well, thank you so much everyone coming back again, and then in the main room. So did you enjoy the FGD session? Yeah, where is the voice? Yeah, you guys need more time.
Yes.
Everyone need more time, but actually we're running out of time basically, and I'm sure that everyone would like to raise your hand as well, like asking for questions to Beatrice, but seems like time is running out, and maybe we can open the FGD representation. We can have the representative from Kak Yiyin. Please, Kak Yiyin, and then feel free, Beatrice, you can give the feedback afterwards. Thank you. Halo, Kak Yiyin.
Hello, Kak Anissa. Thank you for your opportunity. So, in my room, there is three members. There are three members. There is Kak Rizal, Kak Rima, and Kak Nurul. So, for Kak Rima and Kak Nurul, both of them this is the first time joining our class tonight. Unfortunately, this is our last class. So I will give the opportunity to Kak Rima to give the representative of this group. Kak Rima, are you still there? Halo, Kak.
Hello, Kak Rima. Are you still there?
Okay, I think there is no Kak Rima. So, Kak Nurul, you can replace Kak Rima for the representative our group. Hai, Kak Nurul.
Halo, Kak Nurul.
Oh. I think Kak Nurul as well live there. Hi, Kak. Kak Nurul is here, Kak. But she
hello, Kak
cannot
Nurul.
open the cams. Okay, so the time is your Kak Nurul.
Thank you. Halo, Kak Nurul. Is Kak Nurul there? Hello, Kak Nurul. Yeah, please, you have time to share with us what you discussed in that group. Halo, Kak Nurul. Okay. So
I think Kak Nurul have a problem as well with the connection, Kak. So we get Kak Rizal, representative of our group.
Hello, Kak Rizal. Hello, Kak Rizal. Don't think that you have representative here, Kain.
So you can go with another group, Kak. It's okay.
Okay, let's move on. So thank you so much, Kain. Okay, let's go, Kadela. Hello, Kadela.
Hello, Kanisa. So
Hello.
yeah, in my group it consists Kak Arif, Kak Diba, and Kak Denny. So we have so much great discussion there. So yeah, and we have a newcomer in my group. So that's it, Kak Diba. So please, Kak Diba.
Hello, thank you, Kak Kadela. Hello, Kak Diba.
Hello, everyone.
This time is yours. Yeah, hello. Welcome to Britzone.
Yeah, nice to talk with you.
So, Kak Diba, how was the discussion at the group? And then maybe feel free to share with us what you have discussed in the group.
Oh, well, it is the first time, so I'm so excited, but a little bit nervous. Yeah, it's a really great topic. It's all about financial planning, and we talk about like it's the most important thing in, not the most important, but it's really important in our life about financial planning, because yeah, we start from the so many problems about financial, like so many unpredictable things that we have to prepare, and we need to make some savings and how to improve it. And yeah, we should start the new habit like writing any payment, or like we spend money each day consistently. So yeah, that's the point that I can get from this discussion.
Well, thank you so much, Kak Diba. Yeah,
Thank you.
being consistent is so hard ya, Kak Dela and Kak Diba ya.
Yeah, it's very hard.
Definitely. Really hard.
Yeah. So thank you. Maybe we can keep the feedback later on. We can move. Thank you, Kak Diba and Kak Dela.
Thank
So
you.
next we move on to the next group from Kak Yasrin.
Sure.
Hello. Yeah, Kak Yasrin.
Okay. So actually, we only answer our first question. And for our representative, it will be Kak Novilia. So Kak Novilia, time is yours.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
First, this is my first time at Britzone. I'm sorry, my English is not good enough, but I will try it.
Wow, thank you so much for coming. And then yes, please, no worries.
Okay. We discuss about financial problem, and we only answer one question about finance. Have you ever got financial problem? Based my experience, I don't have financial problem before last year. Last year I lost money, my friend took away my money, more than 2 billion rupiah, and it makes me broke. But based on my experience, how to get up again from that broke, it's true. What Beatrice said, you have to make sure that expense, it's really helped me to getting better and better and better. And today it's I don't have any problem again, financial problem again. Okay, Beatrice is good.
Wow, big applause, everyone. Thank you, Kanopi.
Okay, sorry, my English not good.
No worries, you've been improving. So let's keep practicing.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to add more?
No.
Well, thank you so much, Kanofi. And I'm happy that you tried your best to deliver your thoughts and express things. So you did great job. And thank you so much for the appreciation as well towards Beatrice. So yeah, maybe we'll get the feedback later on. We keep Kak Nafi later for the feedback letter from Beatrice. So thank you so much, Kak Nafi and Kak Yasrin. Let's move on to Kak sebentar, one moment. Okay, Karaki. Hello, Karaki.
Yes, I'm here. So for the representative from my group, I will call Karisti.
Hello, Karisti.
Yeah, hello everyone.
Please have your time to share
Yeah.
your thoughts.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to apologize because I cannot open my camera on. So the discussion in my team was very interactive and also insightful. So what I would like to
say in this representative topic is that the struggle to be financially stable can be found in some occurrence like sickness, unexpected expenses, and any other things. So that it is okay to start small again if we already experience some orders occurrence. And to be financially stable, what we can do is that we can invest in upskilling and reskilling in ourselves to achieve a better set skills so that we can use it in the future career, and also invest in some instruments like stocks, savings, depositos, and also prevent to hang out more in order to save more money. And don't forget to plan for the long-term financial goals. Thank you.
Nice one, Karisti. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you, Karisti, and also Kak Raki. So I'm sure that everyone would like to speak up, but the time is almost, actually we're running out of time. So we would like to have Kak Beatrice to give the feedback towards the representative. Please, Beatrice.
Yep. Thank you so much, guys. It was very refreshing to hear out what people think about personal financial planning. For Adiba, it's a very, you got the point that to track the expenses in daily basis and constantly is a hassle. It's not like it's an admin stuff like. I assume nobody wants to do it and nobody loves to do it. But in order to keep track and have a better visibility on your financial performance, you have to keep it on track. And to add on this, please make sure that you also analyze your the trends of the spending. Is there any impulsive buying that you have been doing in the past month that occur every single month, and then make a reflection on it. And then second speaker, Nophilia, if I'm not mistaken, Nophilia, I heard out that you last year you went broke, and then I truly sympathize with the situation, but it's a very good point when you point out that when you went broke, there is some expenses that you have to cut, and you have to rebuild again the lifestyle that you used to have. It's a very important to also realize again, and then you are starting from zero in order to build a better financial stability. It's also a good call that you realize that actually you made mistake and you went broke, that you learn from that experience. It's a very good I assume experience is a very valuable insights in order to done the third. We have a Risti where Risti mentioned about unexpected expenses, and then that we have to start investing. To add in the last part, in the investing part, I think in this current modern era, everybody wants to invest. They heard a lot of influencers, are pushing, and many other investment instrument. But my point is, you have to be careful in the instrument or the things that you invest in, because you know, not everyone have the same risk appetite, and I'm not sure whether you understand the how to analyze the risk from the investment instrument that you pick at. It's very important for us as a, you know, vast majority of us earned from our salary, that we spend or we utilize our money in investment or in the market mindfully, because our money is not unlimited. That's why we have to manage our risk. So that is the feedback on the investment part. But the unexpected expenses, I agree that we have to anticipate. That's why we have to build our financial plan in order to save some more money, just in case we have to pay an unexpected expense like this. But it's also to underline the situation, you can't somehow also manage the risk where you have to spend on unexpected expenses by forecasting your lifestyle. For example, unexpected expenses usually occur in the medical bills. If you maintain a good lifestyle, you manage to exercise and get enough nutrition, the risk where these unfortunate circumstances happen will be decreased as well. Thank you so much.
Wow, I'm feeling like I'm back to university and changing my major. Thank you so much for that feedback, Beatrice. And then please, everyone, give like some emoticons and giving applause to our conductor today, Beatrice, that have been enlightening us with such a great topic and also explanation about the financial planning, so that everyone still here and like exciting to ask questions to Beatrice. But I see that the time is running out. But would you like to have still like some members' questions, maybe, Beatrice? But I don't know. I'll give you opportunity to say to continue it or no. Of course, it's because I see everyone is still exciting, but the time is almost finished. So yeah, do you think you can handle one or two more questions? Okay.
Please go ahead.
Get ready. Okay, thank you so much. Got Kak Wisnu beforehand that raise your hand. Please, Kak Wisnu.
Okay. Okay, thank you for the time given to me. Hello, Kak Beatrice. It's a nice session. Thank you for the delivery about financial things. Actually, I also beforehand, thank you for your kind of enlightenment related to this thing, track your spending. This is actually the thing that I am very lack of, because yeah, maybe most of us lacks of it, because yeah, when we spend our monthly budget, we tend to do not think about how much have I already spent this month. Thank you. Maybe I'll try to start making a budget tracking. But here's the thing, actually, for related to increase your income, for now, I only rely on investment, which is and based on my experience since I invest in 2019, my profile is kind of moderate. I do have stocks. I do invest in crypto as well, and as well as mutual funds. But currently, due to situation recession, I moved my budget from stocks and crypto to mutual funds. It is a fixed income, pendapatan tetap. What's your, I don't know, what's your take on this related to investment? Because for increasing salary, increasing monthly income with side jobs, for me, I don't have enough, what is it, commitment to it. I can do it, but I'm afraid I cannot commit to it. What's your take on investment, especially in 2023? Is it true that mutual funds still works the best, or should we try to invest in, I don't know, tech company, Goto, or still in crypto? Thank you.
Oh, interesting question. So I'm bullish against crypto for 2023 still, given the situation that global trade will remain in the worst case forecast. And what kind of investment that I think will work in 2023, it's kind of hard because in Indonesia, we haven't seen a huge impact towards this global trade issue, where, you know, in Europe, they start to have an energy crisis. In the US, they have a huge increase in the yield, and where in Indonesia, I think our microeconomics remain the same, but we have impacted because we joined the global trade. And then given the portfolios that you have mutual funds for fixed income. I assume it will come from, I'm not sure, bonds maybe. And then you
Actually, no, from you know, reksadana. I buy reksadana, I invest that not from pure bonds.
It's a mix down. Okay, so it's better to I think it's better to assess again whether you know, the risk appetite versus the resources that you have, and then compare with the portfolios perform at your previous portfolio performance, whether it still makes sense to top up in the mutual funds that you hold, or spread out the resources that you have. But I personally don't see the crypto as a hot investment instrument, and at least for Q1 and Q2 2023. But some other friends said that even though the performance or the market of crypto crashing, they are believing that in the long run, it will be a good call to buy the crypto now. So it depends on the risk appetite again, and then the resources that you have. And then for the stocks, you mentioned about investing in Goto, tech company. It's very hard for me to justify whether the price of the stock is reasonable, and whether you can put the resources into Goto or tech company which have been IPOs like Buka and Goto. But I think I believe that that company offers value to the market, and in the very long run, they could prove that the business model work and make the bottom line green, and hence for very long run, I will pick one of these two stock as one of my portfolio, but I will not spend a huge portion of my wallet to this company. Of course, with the current situation where the forecast of 2023 will be extremely low in terms of the growth opportunity, I personally allocate the wallet of mine in the mutual fund and time deposit, more than 75%, and then the rest in the stocks.
Thank you. Yeah, so basically So it's true then our portfolio is maybe it's quite the same. For currently, I'm now investing more in mutual fund also, but I foresee maybe like 20 or 30 years in the future, what's good for the far future. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kak Beatrice and Kak Wisnu. I think everyone that just like have no clue about investment thingy, they were just like, what is it? Well, yeah, learning financial things is like, it's a big thing. It's a heavy, it's like very large things that you need to learn one by one. And yeah, I hope everyone's still enjoying the class. I know that you guys stay here because you're curious about things that what Beatrice is delivering. And so I see that Athena, hello Athena.
Hi.
Hi. Did you enjoy the FGD session and also the session from Kak Bebe?
Yes, I enjoyed it.
Isn't this too heavy for you?
No.
No. Yeah, at least you learned something from the early age. Okay. With whom you were with at the FGD session? Who is the fossil?
I forgot.
Who is the fossil?
I forgot.
Oh, so with Kak Dewi, right? So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'm sure that later on, from now on, you can manage your personal finance. You got a money like pocket from your mom, and then you can start manage that, right? Yeah, thank you, Athena, and then everyone, thank you so much, Britzoners, for coming to this class. And there is like a question actually from Kak Nisa, which is actually this is my twin. So she said that how to stop tolerating the demon inside that always tells to break my fall for okay, no more impulsive buying. Been struggling about this, and I feel like Warren Buffett mocking me with his when you buy things you don't need, you'll soon need to sell the things you need. Well, it's not just you, it's also everyone here, I guess, when we face like twinning calendar, yeah, that's always something that we suddenly became very impulsive. So yeah, Kak Beatrice, is there any tool that maybe can help us on making a budgeting?
So to avoid impulsive buying, I usually have a budget for every single expense I have. Include like entertainment part where buying not really necessary stuff like a new shoes, a new pair of shoes, or goes to salon and those kind of thing. And then how to stop having impulsive buying is have less spare time. Like usually the impulsive buying is because you are bored in your room, and then you scroll through Tokopedia or Shopee, and then there is something that oh, it's this stuff I might need it in the future, or maybe the stuff is cute. You really want to see the physical stuff from this e-commerce. That's why you start thinking, oh, should I buy it? So instead of scrolling through e-commerce when you are bored, try to switch it to other stuff that can add value to yourself. Because this is a typical lunchtime in my office, where the women are the lady employees sit together during lunchtime, and then they discuss about they are having a small talks where they scroll through Tokopedia and Shopee, and then one and other will discuss, oh, actually this stuff is like isn't it cute, the color is cute, or you know, probably we will need that in the future. Should I buy? That thought, should I buy, is something that you have keep in mind when you have thoughts like whether this is a necessary stuff, or should I really buy this? Will it really help me in other activity that I have? It is a red flag that actually this stuff is not something that you really need, because without that stuff you are still doing the same activities without any obstacles. So first, don't scroll through e-commerce when you are bored. Second, when you have a mind, you have in mind like whether this thing could value add for you or could help you in order to done a job or anything, it is a signal for you that it's actually not really important stuff. So stop there. Don't buy it if you really, you know, have a tight budget for that. If you have enough budget, of course, if you really want to buy it, so be it, just buy it. But if you don't have the budget is very tight, don't buy it.
Wow, like, yeah, stop scrolling. But how we can manage that our times to stop scrolling? So yeah, Beatrice already told you, especially for the question of Anissa there. You got the tips there, and then take a note and then just apply it. Yeah. So thank you so much, Pepe, for giving the feedback. And we just being lucky to have the last session of Wednesday class in 2022 by having you here, just asking one question, and then you just explain us in a very detailed way and a technical way as well. So everybody just like very exciting. Even until 9 o'clock, the class should be end up half hour ago. Yeah, everyone. So Britzoners, thank you so much for staying with us. And maybe Beatrice, can you have like maybe a short closing statement to close our class? Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much for those who are training until the end of the class or the session. It's a very, it's a privilege to know you guys. It's refreshing yet fun. And then I hope you learn about financial planning. So a couple of points that I want to highlight one more time is always one, have your financial goals, make it measurable. Second, always track your expense. Third is if you could spend money on value-added stuff such as a protection and investment.
Remember those things, everyone, Britzoners. So be ready to get a way better financial situation in 2023 by planning it well, according to what Beatrice advised us. So see you again, everyone, Britzoners, in 2023. And yeah, thank you so much for joining our Wednesday class. And then always give the feedback with our class. Later on, we'll share you the link in our WhatsApp group. So give more emoticons to give big applause to our conductor, Beatrice, for today. Thank you so much, Beatrice.
Yay.
Yay. And everyone, feel free to leave. And so thank you so much. I'll see you soon. And we'll see you again in 2023. Drop more emoticons.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye,
everyone.
Thank you so much, Beatrice.
See you next year.
See you next year.
See you next year.
Bye.
See you next year. Au revoir. Beatrice and Fasil, please stay in the main room.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. See you.
Have
a good one, I hope. It's English. Come on.
Oh, Danny? From Britzone.
Yeah. Yeah, Danny, thank you so much.
Thank you, Danny.
So much for coming, Danny.
Au revoir.
Thank you, Danny and Ibe.
Much love. Britzone.
Bye.
Yeah.
We love
Britzone,
Aspen.
love you back.
And Ophelia. Bye.
Bye.
Kak Novi,
Have a nice day.
And
See you.
Tadi
See
galau.
you, see you next year.
See you next year.
Baik Kak Ibe, baik Kak Novia.
Kak Novia, thank you so much for joining our class today.
Evaluation.
Yeah, short evaluation because Beatrice is busy, yeah. Oh my God. Bye-bye. Oh, Athena is leaving already. So thank you, Kak Ibe, and thank you, Kak Novi.
Thank you also. And you're welcome.
Welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So yeah. Well, thank you so much, everyone, kakak-kakak Fasil. And then Press.
Yes. Thank you, Kanis, Kak Bebe,
Also,
Kak
Bebe.
Beatrice.
Open camera dong, Be. Ya Allah, Bebe.
Udah lebih banget ya ini. Tapi terima kasih, Kak Bebe.
Thank
you so much.
I didn't expect lo ini bakal 30 menit, tapi gara-gara lo juga sih ngasihnya detail banget, bercanda.
Soalnya gue nggak ngerti kayak tadi ada beberapa pertanyaan yang teknikal kan, mereka nanyain tentang investment, terus kind of thing. Jadi kayak kasihan kalau yang lain cannot relate to the topic, ya kan?
Ya sih, ya. Kakak Jus sebenarnya nggak relate tuh. Nanti aku belajar sama Beatrice aja ya.
Can.
Well, ya Be, jadi ini kenalin sebentar ya, brief aja. Jadi memang aku joining di Britzone English Community itu sebetulnya ikut jadi member dulu waktu merantau pertama kali di Jakarta. Lalu 2021 awal aku ikut sebagai member, tiba-tiba dicolek sama Abang Deka, ambasadornya Kerawang di sana. Ya, jadi member, jadi komite di sini. Nah, kebetulan ada Kak Fani, jadi ketua WTSTPIC di sini. And then there is Karam as well, the president here. Kemudian ada Kak Ani, calon insya Allah calon presiden. Nah, nanti kalau misalnya datang ke perpustakaan Dikbud pakai rider ya.
Oh, oke.
Ya, kemudian ada Kak Dewi Sofia dari PIC kelas Selasa ya Kak?
Yes.
Sekali bener ya Allah. Ya. Kemudian ada Kadela juga. Kadela, this is the PIC as well. And then Kak Yiyin will be coming nih kayaknya. Bau-baunya baru jadi komite nih. Rajin banget soalnya, bagus.
Yes, next year ya Kak Yiyin. Cobain.
Ya. So thank you so much nih everyone untuk participating di sini, and also Beatrice gitu. Gua mengucapkan banyak-banyak terima kasih untuk short notice dan lo nyiapin deck, padahal gua bilang gak usah repot-repot lo nyiapin deck, tapi guys emang bener Beatrice itu orangnya totalitas banget kalau kerja ya gitu. Emang orangnya kerja banget guys. Tolong ya nanti bayarannya Beatrice ditransfer ya, tolong. Ini overtime.
Beatrice keren banget.
Ada presiden nih. Ayo loh. cairin.
Thank you.
What do you think about this class? Can you give us some feedback and maybe kind of like points to improve as well, gitu, Beatrice?
I think because the topic is about finance, right? And then I assume people who join the class kind of have a knowledge gap one each other. So I think the only feedback is moving forward can be have a more specific audience gitu, kayak yang those in similar age typically have a similar or related concerns.
Minum dulu. Mintangnya diminum dulu, bercanda.
Guys, by the way, kayaknya live streamingnya masih nyala deh.
Oh.